Timeline of what went wrong for Jadon Sancho at Manchester United. Jadon Sancho joined Man United for £73 million in 2021. It was Sancho's majestic spell in Dortmund that had many tipping him for superstardom. A major move to one of Europe's financial behemoths developed into an inevitability as his stellar form persisted in front of the yellow wall. The winger's time in Germany evolved the Manchester City Academy graduate into Manchester United's next great hope. Following a 2 summers long transfer saga, the Red Devils eventually splurged £73 million to bring the England international to Old Trafford, but years on from that inevitable move, Sancho declined into an afterthought. Here's how United's 4th most expensive player of all time went from superstar to first-team canteen ban in Manchester. While much of the discourse surrounding Sancho's demise at Man United involves a certain Erik ten Hag, the winger's time at the club was troubled from the outset. Despite his move being confirmed on the 23rd of July, 2021, Sancho didn't start training with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side until the 7th of August, a week before the Premier League season began, as a result of a nasty ear infection. His arrival was then overshadowed by Cristiano Ronaldo's stunning return, which could have worked in Sancho's favour, and the winger was used off the bench in United's first 2 league games. The 22nd of November, 2021, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer departs. Solskjaer was sacked a month before Christmas after overseeing an indifferent start to the season. Sancho was integrated into the starting lineup on matchday 3, but he failed to notch a single goal contribution while the Norwegian was in charge. Despite returning to his homeland, the winger had struggles adapting to the frenetic beast that is the Premier League. Many believe more could have been done to help Sancho settle, with Solskjaer's tactical inadequacies ensuring the best of Sancho wasn't seen at the start of his United career. April 2022, debut season ends prematurely. Sancho's debut campaign at the Theatre of Dreams was one of utter dysfunction. After Solskjaer departed, the winger briefly impressed under interim boss Michael Carrick and was given plenty of opportunities to shine during Ralf Rangnick's ill-fated reign. The Austrian took to Sancho, deploying him as a number 10 and in his favoured left-wing position. However, Sancho's return that season was measly. The Englishman notched just 6 Premier League goal contributions before tonsillitis cut his season short in late April. Prior to Sancho's illness, a reported meeting led by Ronaldo called for Rangnick to switch to a 2-striker system, a move that would have likely seen Sancho dropped. October 2022, first signs of trouble with Erik ten Hag. There was initial promise for Sancho under ten Hag. The wide man is said to have impressed ten Hag during the Dutchman's first pre-season before he got on the scoresheet against Liverpool, which helped the new manager to his maiden win after a woeful opening 2 weeks to the 2022-23 campaign. However, the start of ten Hag's tenure would prove to be a fleeting false dawn. There was a notable demise in performance levels after the September international break, and his 52-minute cameo against Chelsea on the 22nd of October, 2022 would prove to be his last Premier League appearance for over 3 months. The 3rd of September, 2023. Matchday squad omission leads to spat. Sancho would return to action in February 2023, enduring a rather forgettable end to the season. However, the positive pre-season that ensued meant there were few warning signs in regards to the complete breakdown in relations between player and manager at the start of the 2023-24 campaign. The winger made substitute appearances in United's first 3 Premier League games before he was left out of the travelling squad for a trip to Arsenal in September. Ten Hag once again cited poor performances in training as the primary reason for his absence, an explanation Sancho didn't take too kindly to. Please don't believe everything you read. Sancho later posted on Twitter. I will not allow people saying things that is completely untrue. I have conducted myself in training very well this week. I believe there are other reasons for this matter that I won't go into. I've been a scapegoat for a long time, which isn't fair. The 11th of January, 2024, Sancho completes Dortmund return. Sancho hadn't featured for United since he was left out of the matchday squad against Arsenal, and a January loan away was reported to have been a part of the club's pre-agreed transfers planned with the incoming Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Sancho's former club weren't initially in the picture, but a dire run of form before Christmas convinced them to change their minds. The winger's hefty wage among other factors rendered a permanent move unlikely, but Dortmund did secure Sancho's homecoming on an initial 6-month loan. "When I came into the dressing room today, it felt like coming home," Sancho said after rejoining the German Giants. "I know the club inside and out. I've always been very close with the fans here, and I've never lost contact with those in charge. I can't wait to see my teammates again, go out on the pitch, play football with a smile on my face, prepare goals, score goals, and help qualify for the Champions League." Following his loan return from Borussia Dortmund in June 2024, Jadon Sancho's career has been a series of high-profile loan moves as Manchester United work to resolve his future. As of May 7, 2026, he is currently playing for Aston Villa on a season-long loan. 1. The brief return to Manchester United, summer 2024. After reaching the 2024 Champions League final with Dortmund, Sancho returned to United and held a clear the air meeting with manager Erik ten Hag. Reintegration. He was briefly reintegrated into the squad, appearing as a late substitute in the 2024 FA Community Shield against Manchester City, where he unfortunately missed a penalty in the shootout. The departure, despite the public reconciliation, United remained open to a sale. On deadline day, August 31, 2024, he joined Chelsea on a season-long loan with an obligation to buy based on performance. 2. The Chelsea stint, silverware but inconsistency, 2024-25. Sancho's season at Stamford Bridge was a mix of individual flashes and collective success under Enzo Maresca. Early promise, he had a standout debut, assisting Christopher Nkunku's winner against Bournemouth and recording assists in 3 consecutive Premier League games. European success, he played a key role in Chelsea's UEFA Conference League title win, scoring in both the semi-final and the 4-1 final victory over Real Betis on May 28, 2025. The penalty return, despite his contributions, 3 goals and 4 assists in 31 league games, Chelsea chose not to activate their permanent buy clause. They instead paid a £5 million penalty to United to cancel the obligation and return him to Old Trafford. 3. Current state, Aston Villa loan, 2025-26. After briefly training with Manchester United's bomb squad during the 2025 pre-season, Sancho secured another deadline day move to Aston Villa on September 1, 2025. Struggling for form, under manager Unai Emery, Sancho has struggled to find consistent rhythm. As of May 2026, he has managed only 1 goal, a winner against Fenerbahce in the UEFA Europa League, across 35 appearances. Recent status, he has recently been used primarily as an impact substitute, playing only 5 minutes in Villa's Europa League semi-final against Nottingham Forest. The future, free agency awaits. Sancho's contract with Manchester United expires in June 2026. Since United have reportedly decided not to trigger a 1-year extension, he is set to become a free agent this summer. A permanent Volume 3 return to Borussia Dortmund is widely rumored to be his preferred destination to save his career.